Hi Kiwi! Alright, we're going to be running another round of Hades 2. We're going to be using the Vow of the Wandering to bump our fear up to at least 2 so that we can beat Polyphemus, and we're using Linen Oros with the aspect of Artemis, which benefits us if we parry. The way that works is we charge up our Omega attack. Oh, look at that, we're already starting with Poseidon. I guess we're going with that on our special again.
Whether we think you ought to join in our defense here, or take the fight to Kronos in your father's realm, and you'll get a range of views. A range of highly civil views, which we don't fight about at all.
That statement feels a little loaded. Alright, let's see. Attacks. Omega cast immediately detonates. Or Spirit Bubble. I guess I'll take the cast. It's not really my favorite, but it'll do some good damage in the early game. Anyway, so the way this weapon in theory works is if I parry an attack, see how I have like a little flower shield around me? I get one of those every 15 seconds, and when it gets hit,
some coins.
It'll block one instance of most damage sources, and then grant me 50% crit chance for the next 9 hits, which... Oh, okay, I guess I found... that was me sprinting into shades, right? Yeah, if I do that... weird. That looked kind of weird. And the way I can tell when my shield is back off cooldown, I believe, is near my HP bar. You can see a little glowing symbol. That's indicating when my parry is off cooldown from the looks of it. Alright, well, 50 more damage on the Omega cast sounds good.
Just squeeze on through.
Alright. Let's see what our options today are.
Let's have a look around.
Oh, look at all those Aphrodite. So Aphrodite was honestly the god I wanted most here, because if I'm building into my Omega attack, I'm always going to be close to enemies. So that'll make this potentially very strong. So we're going to go start by picking up the Aphrodite boons, I think. Basically, the strategy on this build is going to be what I've been trying to do with it in the past, and that is basically a hit and run sort of a tactic, where I charge up my Omega attack, dash in, and then dash out unless it seems safe enough to be able to do the damage close range.
Count right now.
Ew, pardon me. Does appear that I'll need some decent mana regen, though.
Look at you beneath the shining moonlight. Welcome, gorgeous, to the lovely surface of our world. Please stay as long as you like. Or as long as you can. Of late, it's been a little rough.
I'll have to remember to give her my a nectar, because I keep forgetting to give her those. Specials deal more damage to close by foes. One enemy is always weak. You gradually restore mana when you're near them, or whenever you exit a location. Restore 100% of your HP if you have not lost too much. This could be useful for trash mob rooms. I'm not really looking for these two. I don't think I can reliably use this outside of bosses, and it's not a very fast mana regen. And this I could make work, but it's not the build path we're aiming for, so I don't know. I think I'd rather do... I think I'll take Healthy Rebound on this one, which is unfortunately not what we wanted. But hopefully there will be other options soon enough.
Hi.
I'm surprised that didn't hit me, to be honest. I have to get used to this parry mechanic, so go ahead and hit me, or completely miss, that's fine too. I don't think I want to touch the fire there, so I'm just going to let him come to me. Or we'll do this while he slowly roasts. Kind of the lame way to win, but we're fine. That actually did like no damage at all, so I'm gonna speed things along. Alright, some grasp and some moss. Alright, so the reason we're coming back to the surface one more time is we need a combination of 1 driftwood and 1 golden apple so that we can unlock what is it, Eos, the aspect of Eos on the Umbral Flames, the weapon that I so definitively dislike based on the last time I used it. But I want to try one more time with it and see what I think of it there. We have a lot of good boon options, but I think we take the 2 Aphrodites, and that leaves us with 3 more options. So we take Medea, the Daedalus Hammer. Do I go Selene or do I go Poseidon is the next question. I think I'll stick with Poseidon just so I can stack up on gods that I already have. So let's take the hammer first because I don't know what it's going to affect. And I guess we can take Medea as well. I forget what her boons are like, but presumably they may fit my playstyle. We'll find out. I may as well use the cast while I have it because it's so strong. I'm not sure what I'm locked onto. There it is. I'm out of mana. I definitely need a mana regen boon. I'm still not sure what I'll be taking as far as that goes. Alright. Daedalus, tell us what we're doing. The mega attack hits a wide area and deals... Wow! Well, that's great. Specials deal 40% more damage and fires up to 60... No. Mega attack gains 5 power with each foe you slay. I think we go with this one because this is some wicked damage increase.
Should head back out.
We should because we do not have any bonus doors. I wonder if she says...
Weakening.
I wonder if she says that to hint at the fact that we do not have...
In we go.
To hint at the fact that we do have a finite number of doors, and if there aren't any doors remaining, maybe it just tells us outright that we're done with that area. That would be nice, but I haven't established that for sure. Anyway, more Afro, let's go. Oh!
Him again.
Oh, that spooked me.
Need a break from all the slaughter, just stand back. Far back. They come.
Hold still in their shades.
Some good voice acting there, bud. I think I'm just gonna let you kill those because I can't kill them. Thankfully, the little eyeballs count as enemies to kill.
Couldn't do it.
Alright, I need to focus on killing the weakest enemies first, so that I can out. I definitely need more max mana and more HP though, or not HP. I need what is it called? Jeez. All right, cool. I can steal his kills if he focuses on the if he focuses on the armored enemies. He'll pop their armor, but not their HP bar, so I can steal the kills after that. Taking a little bit too much damage for my liking. I think at this point we probably have gotten enough kills that I shouldn't worry about him winning this competition. If it even is a competition, I don't... Okay, I get gold every time I kill something icy. That's pretty nifty. Or we're each getting gold. Okay. Right now, my biggest weakness with this build is, as we've already established, I do not have much in the way of mana regen. And on a build that uses 30 mana per big hit, that is a bit of a problem. Come on, Hercules, don't go or Heracles, don't go stealing my kills. I earned some of these. These little eyeballs are a very good source of gold. But they only give, actually no, they're a good source of kill count, but they only give 1 gold. I guess the way it works is each enemy has like a bounty associated with it. Man, I have taken far more damage than I strictly needed to. Alright, you can finish these guys then. That's fine. Okay, cool. Alright. The issue with these is I'm so interested in out-competing Heracles that I end up taking a lot more damage than I need to.
You get paid.
Well, thank you for the gold. Oh, I forgot to give him a gift.
Cyclops must have caught your scent, though. He's strong, that one.
That's a ringing endorsement. Though you must be stronger still. Ever considered putting him to the test? Could save me a lot of trouble.
He's not my type. Besides, he's a spawn of the gods, just like you and me. Wouldn't be proper if we were all fighting all the time, now would it?
I feel like it would be proper because the gods do nothing but fight with each other in most instances. See the first encounter with Poseidon on this run.
We're done here.
Good fight, Heracles. Alright, I'm going to remember to gift her this time because I'm going to keep forgetting to gift everyone otherwise.
Aphrodite. You must get more offerings than all the other gods and goddesses combined. though this one comes from me.
Why, this is wonderful, and also quite impressive. You already know our ways. I must return the gesture, so please take this.
I can't say no to such a lovely gift.
Beautiful mirror. Okay.
In the name
Now
of
please give us a good attack boon. Well, it is an attack boon, I guess. I mean, this sounds pretty good on paper, but we're gonna rapidly run out of mana. I think we just take the attack. Even though it's weak, even though it's common, it's still gonna be decent for us. Let's grab our grasp here.
Calm that shade down, Phrenos.
Alright. I hear Kiwi has woken up and is sneezing up in the bathroom. I think part of the issue with that last fight is I am not using this Omega attack effectively, and I need to learn how to use it better.
Enough.
Oh good, we finally got some max magic. We've been getting grasp in these rooms, which is nice for the long term, but for the sanctity of this run, it's a little underwhelming. Okay. Well, we got the most important boon on our attack. Let's see. I still think we take the third Aphrodite, though. We'll take the third Aphrodite, we'll take the Poseidon, and we'll take the Medea.
Minding their own business.
I hear a cat throwing up. Yay. Well, they're minding their own business. I'm not gonna kill them. They're fine. I don't know. I don't know what to do in this situation, so... Well, they're not aggressive to me. I'm not gonna be aggressive to them. I think that's my decision. If they destroy the fountain in the when I come back, I'm gonna be very upset with them, though. But let's figure out what they do. Right, let's let the repost happen. Or not. There we go. Crits do a lot of damage, that's for sure. But there I am, I'm out of mana.
Just a couple of these left.
I'll just let the shades kill the room for us. Did I... Oh good, it gives us a notification when the parry is regenerated too. Okay.
Must have been my chaos spoon just then.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had chaos spoons. I took the trinket. Ugh, that's not great. Would like something better than that, but I think that's what we're going to be stuck with, isn't it? Oh well.
Hear me.
What have you got,
On my
Afro?
authority.
Cast drag foes in and inflict weak. That would be really useful, actually, because it'll group everyone together. This would also be really good for the again, for what we're running. Or while you have at least 80% HP, deal more damage. I think we take the upgrade, the cast.
Wow.
That'll be really strong for us. And again, it'll help us group things, which is what we need. But again, now we don't have any Poseidon boons. And we'll want something if we're going to run first. I don't know what the duo boon between Aphrodite and Poseidon is either. Anyway, you guys are still here. Cool. Right, let's go ahead and just take this.
The wandering dead who cannot... Sorceress.
Hello. All right, I'm going to give you a gift.
I almost pity our enemies, knowing you shall make them rue each night they dare oppose us, Lady Medea. Please, I wanted you to have this.
The nectar of the gods. Why, this shall be most useful to my work, for the strongest curses come from honeyed words.
Isn't that true?
Here, let me make this worth your while.
All right, and we get
From one sorceress to another.
the Blackened
Thank you.
Fleece.
In one forgotten recess of the fallen city, a solitary seeker of profane mysteries conducts her undertakings beneath a pale, distant moon.
I like the music
I've
here.
learned a curse or two from this one.
All right.
Pox upon our enemies. Ah, the sorceress returns. Not had your fill of this putrescent atmosphere? Or merely not succeeded yet in breaking the Titan siege?
Not succeeded yet. Kronos can replenish his forces as quickly as Olympus can repel them. Have you found any weaknesses in their ranks?
They cannot be permanently slain, are barely susceptible to my most noxious poisons, and are single-minded in their devotion to the Titan Lord. Any of those sound like weaknesses?
I like her. All right. Foes' range shots have 40% less travel speed. After a foe is slain, 10% drop chance of 10 gold. I think we're going to take the HP. I am running a melee build, and the extra HP will go a long way right now.
So mote it be.
Okay.
Thanks.
one salute for you, and then we're on our way.
Death to Kronos, milady.
She's cool. I like her. I really do look forward to seeing what her finished character art will look like. Alright, so we've got one more to go, so it's really just an option between Poseidon or something else. I could go Hestia. I really don't know what their duo boons do, any of them. I think... Well, I think Poseidon on the cast would be good. Hestia's mana regen with my current HP pool isn't ideal, but might be also very good. Alternatively, we take Selene and roll for Moonwater, but the odds of me getting Moonwater and getting a huge number of stacks on it is low. I'm kind of biased towards Poseidon on Linden Oros anyway. I think that's the route I'm going to go. I'm going to go with Poseidon and hope for something fancy.
Come on.
If I could target the other one, that would be awesome. Cool. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and break this and just have these guys pop the enemies here. Whoop, ran into that. Unfortunate. I'll do the Omega cast there. That pulls them all to the center, and then I can do that, and then that just should wipe out... If they didn't have armor, that would have wiped out their HP pretty badly.
Damn it.
I care more about this Harpy, because these things tend to hurt, so we'll take that out. And just range this guy down. Oh good, more enemies. Don't know why I'm bothering to try and charge up my Omega attack. Actually, I can still parry, so that's good to know. Or I guess it's called riposte? But the 50% crit chance is huge, so... There are a lot of things here. Oh, you know what? You're all grouped up. Why don't we just go ahead and pop that? And then I do this for a whole lot of AoE damage. I don't have enough. How much does my Omega cast cost? It costs 15, so we can do that. And now that you've lost all your armor, I can take you out pretty easily with stagger locking. Alright, there we go. Whew.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Sprint, Spirit Bubble, or gain resources. I guess we'll take his regen, because we hit often enough. I don't know. I don't know if I trust this. But 20 mana. I think we take this. We need some sort of mana regen.
They'll drown.
And hopefully it lines us up for potentially getting a duo boon with Afro and Poseidon. I have no idea what their duo is in this and if it's even worth considering. Alright, good. Despite them just not minding their own business, they did not do anything to... Or, despite them minding their own business, they did not do anything to the fountain, which is very good to know for the future reference. Alright, one shot before we fight Polyphemus. We're really low HP. Honestly, like, comparing this to the last run where they just gave me a bunch of stuff, not a lot on this run. Like, bonus rooms in the main locations that we had to clear.
Yes, my lord. I spoke the oath, if that is what you mean. Thus in shadow I serve, and to shadow I'll return ere comes the light of dawn.
Sounds cool. Have no idea what all that means, but I assume it has to do with her how she resurrects in this game. Alright, who have we got?
Well, well.
Hi, Afro. Okay, let's keep stacking up on you.
I've reached you after all, and just in time to face the gravest threats along your path. So may my blessing bring you victory.
What have you got? Wispy Wiles. While you have at least 4 air, you may dodge any damage. 15% chance. Dash blasts foes near you where you start and end and inflicts weak. Special does more damage. I can't guarantee that I'm going to get 3 more air boons in the process, because I haven't really had many air boon prospects to begin with. But I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to use my special, it'll be from a distance for finishing enemies off, so I'm not going to take hers, I think. Passion Dash I could make an argument for. I think I'm going to take Wispy Wiles and hope that I can roll some more air boons.
Beautiful.
We'll see if I can build that way. I'm definitely taking all of those, though, because Polyphemus is a little bit rough on a melee build, but I think we can handle him just fine.
Did you enjoy your nap?
Oh, hey. I wanted to say thanks. Gave me a real zinger there last time, you know that?
You're back, and you're grateful that I vanquished you earlier. You seem more the sort to hold a grudge.
I am. It's just... I hadn't had a good night's sleep in I don't know how long. After you knocked me out cold, I woke up feeling more refreshed than ever. And real hungry, too.
It would be cool after this dialogue if he got some sort of new pattern for his boss fight. I doubt it, but that would be real. That would be a fun little bit of continuity. He feels more refreshed. He's going to fight different. I mean, this game does tend to have different fighting different patterns for the individual bosses that develop. Whoop. Well, that's an ideal. There goes my armor. Alright. At least we're getting mana. I have to be careful. Okay. I'm not sure why my lock-on didn't work there, but...
No use hiding from me. Day one.
Guess I dodged that. Looked like I wasn't going to. My lack of mana and my lack of HP are both going to make this a bit rougher than I would consider ideal. Ooh, that shockwave goes pretty darn far. At least when he spawns enemies, I have a better chance of getting the mana orb drops. Here, I'm gonna drop this and just group everyone up. Block that hit, or not. Okay. Whatever. We just wiped out his entire army there. I did not need to take that hit. Well, we'll just do what damage I can. I'm having trouble using the parry. It's the parry that it's called. I'm having trouble using the parry reliably. We'll drop this. Try and get as much damage as I can. Alright. I'll focus on hitting his allies so that I can hopefully spawn in a... Yeah, there we go, a water orb. Dash behind him for a quick hit. Couldn't. He's up against a wall. I still think I can beat him without dying, but it's going to be close, because I'm basically 1 or 2 hits from death. This means I have to play a little bit safer than I would otherwise, but I can manage that. Listen to what instrument is this? Oh, well. I don't think we're keeping our Death Defiance here, but that's fine. I don't trust this. I'll focus on just doing some damage from a distance, unless he starts spawning in allies, in which case I can't really.
Here, little sheep.
Ah. Oh, I'm lucky that aimed the way it did. I'm gonna go in for a big hit here. Alright, can we conserve the Death Defiance? This is really the big question here. Wow, we did. I played super safe at the end there, but I'm kind of impressed that I managed.
Fast asleep again.
Can I pick up your wool? He's kind of body blocking it. There we go. Alright. Did I hear another Chaos Boon? Nope, I did not. Oh well. At least we got our Testament.
If once this was a pasture in which livestock grazed and roamed, now little evidence of this remains. Only the mud and half-burnt vestiges of a more peaceful time.
Polyphemus should be tending to this place.
Alright.
Filthy here as ever.
What? Alright. I don't know if I keep going with Chaos. I should probably take the Tooth, honestly. Yeah, I'll take the Tooth because we'll need it for Eris, I'm sure. Are the sheep playing with Phrynos? I think the sheep are playing with Phrynos. Yeah, they definitely are. Or are they chasing me? I think they're all chasing me. Weird. Alright, well, I have friendly sheep and friendly frog. Can't complain too much there. Alright. So we just need to hopefully continue to gather more HP. I really have not used this weapon effectively, so I'll try. I think part of the issue is I have the Arcana that slows down time while I'm channeling. And on paper, that's great for most weapons, but here it's a bit of an issue because it's much harder to parry something if everything's moving slow and I'm just sitting there charging for a while. But I can definitely make it work. It's getting a feel for it more than anything else. Alright, Selene or Maximum Magic? Honestly, I feel like the Maximum Magic is what benefits me more here, so I'm gonna go with that. Just, if I can more reliably... Alright, do it, do it. Hit me, hit me. Come on. Yeah, crit chance. Whoa, that was a almost 2k crit. Okay, see, it's really not that hard to use. A block and attack every 15 seconds, and then crit for 9 times. Alright, Bones or Ash? We kind of need both, but I think I want to start stacking up Moondust, and the only way I know how to get Moondust currently is to buy it at the broker shop with what's it called? With Bones. So that's the route I'm going to take. Alright, can I block ground AoEs is the next question. Well, I'm not going to try and find out here. Poseidon's mana regen boon really is doing nothing for me. Hermes or Hera, yeah, Hera. I think I go Hera here, and I forget what her mana regen is like. I think it was decent, so I'm going to try that. But I really need some form of mana regen that's different from what I currently have. This isn't really doing much for me here.
Couldn't do it.
Would you stop running away? Oh, okay. I didn't realize he could travel so far. I figured I figured like most enemies, there's a maximum distance, and we were far exceeding it already. We're fine. We're not fine. I walked face first into that, and now I'm one hit away from death. Hey, look, finally some mana. Thanks, Poseidon. You showed up at the perfect time.
No surprise that Strife Incarnate recently decided to show up as she is wont to do. Eris made good sport of us before. Must think we're fools and easy prey. You correct her, yes?
Oh yes, I will, Captain Buckethead. Alright, let's see. Specials deal more damage and inflict hitch. Your boons become heroic and lose rarity every 5 encounters. Alright, hear me out. Is that worth it? I'm not really worried about damage on Rapture Ring. I almost feel like this is good. It might be a scam, though. I might just want this so that I can get the hitch, though. This seems potentially... Oh, it's 2 random boons that are affected. I thought it was all of them. That would have been broken, but okay, we're going to take the special then.
My strength reborn.
Just so that we can more reliably get the... I've already forgotten the name of the passive, but the passive that makes us deal more damage to things that are afflicted by at least 2 curses. Because now we'll have weak from the attack and hitch from the special. Alright, go ahead and let me parry you. Whoop. Alright. I have enough HP to, in theory, survive 1 attack. Doesn't mean I will. But, oh good, HP. We could really use some since we haven't seen any of that this run. Oh, that's a mini-boss looking something. I'm gonna take this thing out ASAP and start channeling and hope that this... Okay, it does riposte. Awesome. What? Okay, that's so lame. Okay, so what happened there was the AoE they do on the ground first spawns, and then it retracts. And apparently if I parry the spawn, it still triggers the retract. It triggers the retract immediately, so I can't actually parry this guy. That's so lame. Well, I guess I can, but I have to wait for the second attack to come out. What a lame way to lose my Death Defiance after, like, making it through Polyphemus without losing it.
Pushed her far enough.
Oh well. Well, I don't appreciate how far these guys can travel. Maybe I do appreciate, and that's the problem. Well, I appreciate it now, I guess, is realistically what I mean. Where's Mr. Barrel Boy? Alright, go ahead, pop my shield, see what happens. Do it. Yeah. How's that? Alright, these crits on the Omega attack are kind of wild. Ooh. More HP or a Poseidon boon. Oh, actually, one thing. Let's see. Okay, that's good to know. The Chaos boon that I got from the Trinket is still there. It's a shame we got probably one of the worst possible options we could have hoped for, but I probably need the HP more than I need Poseidon here. I don't have any of his boons that give damage, although I could roll for the thing that heals me. I think I'm taking the flat HP, though. I need survivability. I've got damage on my X attack at this point.
For my father.
I'm lucky none of that hit me, honestly. It looked like it was going to. I'm already out of mana. Will anyone complain if I call it I learned that term from League of Legends, and it's kind of been a... I'm sure it's used in a lot of MMOs as well. I just learned it from League of Legends, since that was where it was most contextually going to come up anyway. Okay. Whew. Rough. But now a little bit more HP and a better chance of survival. Alright, so this is probably the midway shot. I didn't know these ships have eyes. That's vaguely concerning. Alright. Hopefully the shop gives us something to really set us off.
The Black Flagship.
Freenos? Freenos? Okay.
See you in the crossroads?
Alright, Freenos going for the long range thing. Alright, cool. Another HP. I'm very thankful for that. Wow, for a moment, I forgot about the driftwood. I'm glad we got it. Alright, here's hoping a good god boon. Oh, Hera again. Okay. Let's see. Proper upbringing. While you have at least 3, all your common boons gain rarity. Whenever you use Omega moves while you have 100% magic, they deal more damage. Your sprint inflicts hitch. I mean, I think I've proven the point that this is not worth taking because there's no way I'm going to get more earth boons in time. And, I mean, I'm already, like, I'm looking for 3 air boons just to make this happen. Oh, didn't I take the infusion? Yeah, I did. This one. Like, there's no way I'm popping that. That was a mistake to take. I don't think it's really worth taking infusions on this run, on the surface, because it's so hard to get them off. They need to be balanced for the surface, I think. Unless the surface is going to be longer once this game is fully finished. So with all that said, sprint or Omega move? I mean, this will make my first Omega move really strong. I mean, 30% more damage. We're never going to be full mana. It's going to be so hard for us to be full mana. So I think the sprint doesn't really make... I'm going to take this, because there's going to be the single instance where that helps. Alright, on we go. I may have needed to buy that ash, but it's fine. This is a lot of enemies. Hi, everybody. Can you just group up for me, and then I'll just do this real quick? Pop goes the weasel. Oh, I didn't see that he was in the ground. Alright. We're fine. We're more than fine. Look at all that damage. And because of all the max HP drops that we've been getting,
Which way now?
it feels reasonably possible that we'll have a fighting chance. In terms of HP, I guess. Alright, face me and face your doom. I just need to remember to apply pitch to things.
Almost finished.
Ah, I shouldn't have gotten hit by that. Well, may as well let it pop now. So my attack doesn't actually apply weak, so I'll have to remember to use my cast, it seems. Oh, good. Circe again. We can give her the last nectar. All right. Come on, Jeff. Remember to give gifts.
Branch of tree, heap of soil, chip of stone, harpy feather, knuckle bone.
Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seaking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree. I can rap too.
Behold that ancient isle on which a great enchantress plies her trade. Amid such flora and fauna as have come to welcome her as one of their own.
Kabuto, Persian, Paris, Horsey, Eradicate, Magnemite, Kadabra, Weepinbell, Ditto, Cloyster, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu. There we go. Yeah, so casually I can just bust out the Pokerap. No big deal.
Madam Circe, I'm grateful that we had a chance to meet again after all this time. Your kindness to me always meant a lot, and I wanted to give you this small token in return.
Also, I know I went out of order. I'm pretty sure it goes Zubat, Primate, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowbro. But maybe I may have mixed those two. I forget. Yeah, no joke. I know the Pokerap. At least the first half. I never bothered memorizing the second half, except for Charmeleon! Because everyone knows that. Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowbro. Is it Slow? No, it's Slowpoke. Slowpoke. Wait, oh man, I forgot the last, whatever. I lost my turns out I can't break the Pokerap in the middle or I'll lose where I was, but you get the point. I know more of the Pokerap than I strictly need to. Anyway. Madam Circe, I'm grateful that we've had a chance to meet again after all this time. Your kindness to me has always meant a lot, and I wanted to give you this small token in return. Okay.
Nectar! Oh, thank you, little miss. I've made attempts to brew my own, but never get it right. Though why don't you take this in kind? Think of it as a little island souvenir.
When we get
It's beautiful.
Crystal,
Quite adorable.
crystal
Thank you.
figurine. That does sound cute. All right, what have we got?
Welcome, Poppet. Though, forgive me that I have not invited you inside my little hut. Such hospitality I don't extend to anyone. And I make no exceptions, not even for you.
I hope one day we actually do get to go inside, because I bet it's really cute in there.
Madam Circe, that is perfectly all right. And there's no need to explain. We all live in seclusion in our own way. What other way is there? With privacy comes peace of mind.
That's actually a really nice and well-written line. I appreciate that.
I'm grateful that you understand. Of late, I share my simple home with beasts, but that is all. This Isle of Aia is not mine, of course. Rather, it's my dear companion, and can be yours. So please, help yourself to anything you need whilst here.
Yeah. That's a lot of vowels. Alright, randomly draw one of your inactive Arcana and activate it this night. Shrink in size so that you move 15% faster and have 15% to dodge. Restore 50% HP now. I kind of want to take this, because that'll help us deal with Eris a lot, but I think I need the HP more than anything else, so I'm going to take this.
So mote it be.
Because I don't trust I'm getting that HP back. Oh, I guess that's the shot before the final boss. So. And also, when I said I'd like to see inside her house, and like I mean, I don't mean it as a like if she were a living entity that I would force my way in. I'm just, you know, you can't help but have that curiosity. I would respect her privacy if she insisted on it, of course. Or I mean, not even insisted. If she requests it, I would not force my way in or invade that privacy. But you can't help but wonder, even if you're not gonna ever know. Maybe the dodge chance was the right move, because I would have been able to buy this. You never know. Charon's kind of inconsistent with when he's gonna sell heals. Well, none of your other boons are common, deal more damage. Well, unfortunately, all of my boons that matter are common. Alright, I guess she really wants us to take the sprint. I guess that's what we're doing. Whenever hitch-afflicted foes are slain, damage all of their hitch-afflicted foes. Yeah, we don't really have any good options. We'll take this, I guess.
Bond renewed.
And it's not like I'm going to do anything else with this gold, so let's just overeat. It's fine. Alright, Charon, wish us luck. I think we're in a reasonably good spot, and if I use my parry correctly... That's an odd place for
You're in
Driftwood.
my way.
Another go? Can't always tell if you're stubborn or just plain, you know. Not that it matters either way.
I mean, it's a perfectly sensible place for Driftwood. We're on a shore with a bunch of washed up whatevers, but in the final boss room, less so.
You're standing between me and my objective, Eris. Or floating. The point is, sooner or later, you'll come to understand that's a mistake.
Ah, but we all make mistakes, right? Neither one of us would be here otherwise. So you ready now or what? Let's have some fun.
Alright, let's apply hitch, apply this, and get a back attack. I'm going to hold this to parry, so give me that. Excellent. Oh. Now let's get some good crit damage on back attack. Does back attack actually matter here is the next question I have to ask. Alright. I'm going to just pick this up while I can, because I'm worried I'll forget it otherwise. Parry restored. Oh my goodness, that was way more damage than was strictly necessary. I don't know if her AoE attacks will be blocked, so I'm not going to risk it. But actually, applying weak to her is pretty helpful here. Whoa!
Better hide.
Oh, hey, I can parry this for sure, I bet. Alright. It does sometimes seem a smidge... Please note that we haven't gotten a single spirit bubble from Poseidon. I'm saying now that I'm really unimpressed by his boon, honestly. Alright, well. I don't know if I should risk tanking an explosion to prove whether that works or not. I'll just let her tank that explosion for us. Alright, I don't have the repost up, so I'm going to use the environment to block that. My parry is ready. Good. What if I chose not to? Alright, are you spawning allies, or are you spawning... You're spawning allies. Okay. Let's get rid of them ASAP. Oh, hey, look. At long last. A Poseidon bubble. That's a good crit. She's down to half. And we still have 2 Death Defiances. But we could lose those at any second, so I'm going to be careful. Oh, well, that was not exactly careful. Oh, dear. She knew where I was running. She really did. Would you maybe stop standing in the fire? Like, that doesn't seem like a good long-term survival plan. I mean, it works really effective against me, but I don't appreciate it. Alright. Just whoop. Alright. Ah. Go ahead, let me... Oh, I didn't have my parry up. Oops. Well, I have it up now, at least. I think we're fine. I'm gonna go for the cheeky hit and then dash out. Whoop. She went for the cheeky hit and got it off too. Where do I go for this? Whoop. Okay, somehow made it out. You know, I forgot. Phrynos is supposed to be able to block projectiles. I could probably use him to block her big, scary move if he doesn't jump out of the way. Nah, I did not need to take that hit, but it's fine. I don't have... Wait, I can charge up my parry if nothing else. Get as many hits there as I can. And that gave me some good Poseidon bubbles. Oh, I don't know if I can dodge this. Okay, I did. Cool. Ooh, spooky. Alright, she's gonna spawn an ally. And of course, it's my least favorite one. We'll just try and kill this ASAP. Which I think we can get off. Oh, nope, get out of there. Do I have my parry? I have my parry. Okay, good. Let me tank this. Oh, that bird almost canceled it out. Alright, final phase. Oh dear. Whee! Alright, I think we've got her. This wasn't nearly as bad as the previous attempt. Whoa! Okay, well, I still have one more Death Defiance at least. Alright, where are you? Go ahead. Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay, I made a mistake. Okay. Kill her, kill her, kill her, quick! Oh, she teleported away. Where is she? Oh, okay. She's buying time. We can do this, Kiwi. Oh no. Kill her! Woo!
I'll get you for this.
Okay, for a second it got really sketchy there, but we did it. Whew. Alright.
Much better.
+1 golden apple. Mission accomplished. Good job, Phrynos. I wish I could pet you in the field. They should make it so you can pet Phrynos after, like, a fight is finished or, like, in a boss room. I think I would appreciate that a lot. I think a lot of people would.
Thus, the ever-ready princess of the underworld gained the very heights of Mount Olympus to confront an unspeakable horror that awaits. So unspeakable is that horror that it cannot adequately be described, nor even shown. At least not at this time. All that it offers now is a deep sense of dread and swift return from whence the princess came.
All right, Homer.
Return to Shadow now.
So, unspeakable horror. Whenever I hear unspeakable, whenever I hear someone say unspeakable in the context of, like, evil or horrors or that thing, my brain immediately flashes back to the opening monologue before Samurai Jack, if anyone remembers that.
You knew I could do it, didn't you, Phrynos?
Because fun fact, along with Pokerap, that's something I remember as well. Long ago in a distant land, I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness.
This old unfinished painting. Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you.
Tore open, oh wait, no, unleashed an unspeakable evil, but a foolish
Crowded out there. More shades, guy with the horns. I don't like him, Al. Not one bit.
As we grow in numbers, we grow in strength. What's your concern with that?
Don't like to share. Except this tent. I don't mind sharing it with you. Most of the time.
I'm honored.
Murai warrior, wielding a
In the
magic
Golden
sword,
Shades,
stepped forth
I
to
learned what happened to the Fates, Lord Moros. Or rather, how Kronos discovered where they were. It was Chaos who led Kronos to them. Chaos, of course, seems to regret this now, and I don't think had any ill intent.
Oh,
That is a lot of information to take in. It does make some amount of sense. Kronos having free reign in your father's house, eventually found his way to Chaos, then coaxed this vital information out of them. Then he ambushed the Fates as part of his plans for conquest.
You're taking all this better than I would have. Come to think of it, I've never seen you angry.
You're seeing me right now. It's just, my anger changes nothing, typically. So Chaos now is working to undo some of the damage caused. Kronos removed one thread in the Fates, but created another. Perhaps an unwise trade.
Making a mockery of chaos seems unwise to me.
Pose me. Shing, shing, shing. Before the final blow was struck, I tore open a portal in time and flung him into the I think distant future? Distant future. No, I think it's just, and flung him into the future, where my evil is law. Now the...
Yes, Lord Charon. You'll have what gold I may find, as I require what supplies you may spare.
Fool seeks to
Shipment already.
seeks to return to the past and undo the evil that is Aku. Yeah, I don't know why these are the things that stuck in my brain. But you know, you don't usually get to decide those things. Also, I'm very curious to see how that sounded on recording, because I'm just like breaking every time there's a voice line. I try not to talk over it, and I'm just breaking off mid-dialogue there.
Now we wait.
All right, Nemesis, what have you got?
What you said to me before about my mother, that was very cruel.
Fair enough. Can't kill each other here, but we can use our words. If we were fighting for real, I wouldn't have held back either.
I figured not.
Hello there.
During a recent voyage, I found Circe the Enchantress on her little isle, evidently safe from all the turmoil at sea. Don't you two know each other fairly well?
In life and death, we can but strive to know each other well, Goddess. Though I knew Circe, just a bit, at least. As casual acquaintances is all. Why do you ask?
Oh, just in case you wanted me to tell her anything when next we met, as she may be providing some assistance when I navigate the Rift of Thessaly.
No need to tell her anything. Best keep your focus on the task at hand.
Noted. There.
And I guess while we have a brief bit of downtime, I should also mention that for some reason, since we already brought up the Pokerap this episode, I should mention that I also know like the first part of the Pokerap roughly in German. I think it goes rough. Again, I don't know this the way I know the English one for obvious reasons. One I grew up with, one I did not. But it goes roughly, I think, Lectroball Digda Nidoran at Ratfrats Ibitak Trubzi. Nah, it's been so long since I've memorized that one, I don't have it anymore. Just please appreciate the fact that the name for Butterfree is Schmetbo. And I think for even more, that one and then Snorlax's name are probably my two favorite German translations. The German name for Snorlax is Relaxo.
Know the past, know the future.
Schmetbo and Relaxo. What excellent names.
I never realized.
All right, we're almost capped at grasp, because I believe I read somewhere that it caps at 30, which is unfortunate because that means you cannot take all the Arcana. And I do think it's about time I figure out which one of these I'm willing to give up for the sake of others. Like 3% crit chance, it may matter rarely, but I don't think it's going to matter here. I might honestly give that up for... I think rerolls are way more valuable than a 3% crit chance, for example. But, alright, we have gotten what we came for. Let's go ahead and unlock the aspect of Eos. So the way this works is attacks grow stronger and bigger over 4 seconds, and then return to me when I sprint.
Grant me the aspect of Eos.
That sounds... That sounds very interesting, and if I were to...
keepsake.
I guess the question is, what god would I want? Let's see. Black and Fleece. After you take 250 damage, your Omega moves deal plus 20% damage. After the next Guardian, activate 1 random Arcana card. That's pretty cool. It's just... It's going to be very unreliable, because you can't pick what Arcana you get. I don't actually know what makes most sense to take in with these weapons. I'm going for an attack build, so maybe... I don't think Hephaestus. I could argue for Hestia for sure. I Could argue for, honestly, maybe getting Hitch off on the attack using Hera as well. I don't know. I'll think about this off camera. Let's go talk to Skelly and call it an episode.
To all of you just joining up, welcome. Something's changed about that altar of yours recently, and you have been at it more and more, young one. Mayhaps awakened newfound power there, or what?
I've consecrated the ashes and gained insight into the potential of the Arcana, Commander. Requires a little moon dust and a lot of focus. Perhaps the other way around.
Yeah.
Moon dust? Think the old broker started pawning off that stuff, though I have heard it's possible a witch like you could brew it up herself. Sounds like you better stock up.
I probably should.
Oh, so we can make it ourselves, probably with an incantation. Alright. I'm going to explore that off camera, Kiwi. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're sleeping, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one, but real quick, let's just take a quick peek at how this works. So do I... Okay, and then if I run... Oh, look at them. They become big, angry ghosties. That's kind of cute. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, Kiwi. I love you. Sleep well.